Mary.
And Amma.
And we bet you to like,
share,
subscribe,
and comment down below.
Yes, you guys.
Today we are going to talk about Belle Collective.
Yes.
It's a new show. I think we have watched maybe one or two before in the past, in the very beginning of it. And I remember Latrica being really this really dynamic woman, like all for women empowerment. And I kind of wondered, well, what happened to Latrica? Of course, now when you see what happened. So we are kind of trying to play catch up.
I mean,
so
honestly, we have really been watching the wrong shows. Because we have not been checking out. I felt like season 1 was really kind of boring. But I have been hearing a lot of chatter about season 2. And I was wondering about that. And then you had showed me, I guess, the reunion. I was like, oh my God, why are we watching this? I have no desire. And then she showed me some man in some apron. I was like, oh God, why am I watching this? But it was actually really juicy. So we actually watched season 3.
So we're trying to go back now. We watched
season 2 and episode 7 up until the reunion. And then we watched the past 2 episodes of season 3.
But we're going to try to go back and at least finish watching season 1 to just catch up on what really
I'm going to just watch season 2. I'm not going back to season 1.
But we only watched I think the first...
There was really nothing in season 1, so I probably just want to watch season 2. But yeah, so we have watched those episodes. So we're going back, so we will be reviewing this from now on, you all. But my God, that man Cliff is a mess. He is actually a mess. And that I can't remember what her name is. What is her name?
Latrice.
Not Latrice. Cliff. You know the man, I don't want to call him Zaddy. The man who...
Cliff. His name is Cliff.
Cliff, but what's his wife's name?
Latrice.
Latrice?
Yes, that's his wife's name.
Letitia and Latrice. Okay, Latrice and Cliff.
Yes.
I secretly think
that man is beating her.
He's beating her.
That's how I feel.
I
really hope that's not the case because it just...
No, who wants that? Like, I really don't want that for her, but the way that he reacts, the way that he's very violent...
I will not be surprised if he's beating her. Let me put it that way.
Yeah.
Because... Go ahead.
Because the thing is, at the car... Like, he has her location, stalker.
Yeah.
2, he showed up because apparently maybe she didn't tell him that she's going to a club. He decides that he is going to tell her off, you're coming here to come and talk bad about me. So I'm going to tell you, I run my household. I'm a man. She might be this, that, and third, but I control my wife and all this stuff. And he was in her face.
First grabbed her.
Grabbed her.
She's like, don't grab me like that. Which shows me like this is something he does. I mean, this is all on camera.
So I'm sure she's a little embarrassed.
So if he does this on camera,
I only imagine what he's doing behind the scenes. He's there saying, God damn it.
Gets in her
he
face,
called her the B word and all this stuff.
He called her everything
but a child of God.
Yes. And that.
And I just was flat. Like, we had to watch that about 3 or 4 times because we really were trying to see and hear what was going on.
Standing there like this as he is in her face. Like, it seems as though she just, like...
Coward.
Yeah, kind of like, she's standing. I mean, she knows, like, okay, maybe he's not going to do anything because the cameras are there. But
she doesn't know that.
Really
I'm sure she was shocked that he did all that on camera. Like, it was just very shocking. And then also what to me makes me feel like maybe he has been doing some violent stuff. The way the gay best friend came back.
Crying.
It was a 360.
Yes.
Immediately. Like, I was shocked.
It's like he had even shrank too about whatever the guy had.
I don't know what he said. I don't know what he did to him either. But the way that friend was bawling his eyes out. And like he was shocked. Yeah. He was stunned. It was almost as if he could not believe.
He was crying. He felt like not strong for her or whatever.
It seemed as if he was and it didn't seem like it was attention or anything, but it just seemed like a very genuine reaction. Yeah. To me, it seemed as if this man had did some very effed up stuff. It seemed like he maybe...
Humiliated him or something.
Humiliated him.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not going to say anything. But no, I feel like he probably did some... I don't know if he did it before or after. I think it was after.
It's certainly not on camera. It was after.
I think it was after because then he started crying about... Because I think maybe they went home after the club and then he cussed out the friend. And the friend was... Because she was like, I need to check on him and see how things are going. And it just, he was like, I don't want no parts. Like before,
Yes.
he was so involved in
Yeah.
all this stuff, and I was like, why he so involved?
Yeah.
Now he's like, I don't want no parts of whatever the hell y'all got going on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm gonna be there for you if he's putting his hands on you, and of course I'm living in the house. I'll
Yeah.
call the cops if I need
Yeah.
to. But in terms of me being in your marriage,
Yeah,
I want no parts.
no
Like
parts of
he,
it.
like it was like cancer to him. He wanted no parts of
Yeah.
it, and I was just like,
And I kind of feel as though maybe that's why she even brought that friend there.
for security, because
yeah.
they're not even sleeping in the same room.
They're not sleeping.
They're
in the
not
same
sleeping in
room.
the same
No.
room.
And then
And
later
remember,
on,
she was at her brother's house in season 2.
You mean the episode 2?
No, season 2
Oh,
of
yes,
the
yes, yes,
episode
that's
7,
true.
8, or 9. She
Yeah.
had been there, said, "Oh, we never spent 24 hours." I don't
Yeah.
believe that.
Yeah.
And now we are apart for a whole week.
Yeah. But I mean, that was scary. It was scary, and I'm like, I hope this is not going on, and I hope producers are not aware of some abuse and not like nipping in the bud, because then he should not be on the show.
My thing is but it just. Sorry, I just drank something.
Yeah.
But to me, it
He
just
was
seems
so
like
violent. The way he came,
there's some
violated her boundaries, her space, all in her face. Like, I'm standing someone in my face like this, so threatening. Like, this is a little woman.
And
I mean,
my
he's
thing
not
is,
that
if somebody
big, but
did
still.
that to me, right, and I don't
Yeah.
have that history of them hitting me, I probably would push them back.
Yeah, like,
And I
get out of
will
my
remove
face.
myself.
Why
Like,
are you
why are you in my face?
Yeah.
And I will walk away.
Like, we're gonna talk about this. We're not talking about this now when you're all like this. You need to calm down,
Literally.
and then we can talk about this.
But the thing is, she stayed. As if she's used to
She
it. Like,
stayed.
I'm going to stay still because I don't want him to get out of control. And I'm
Yeah.
sure she was looking at those cameras and stuff.
Mhm.
But it seems like some of these men
She
are having
was,
very
kind
violent tendencies because Letitia and Glenn, when
Yes.
he busted in the door,
Yeah, we'll
and
see that
she
one next
screamed-
episode.
Next
Yes.
episode, she was
And
screaming,
the way she
"Ah!"
ooh,
And she-
like the
oh,
way it was like
just
scary.
go!
Yes.
And then he said, "What you mean stalking my wife? This is my wife." I was
Yeah.
like, are we
I don't know
promoting
what's-
domestic violence
I
on
don't
this
know what's
show?
going on because when you
That
saw
was
with
very
Glenn,
scary. The way she ran.
Yeah.
And the thing is, Marie stayed still because she doesn't have that history
With
of
him.
him maybe possibly,
And
allegedly
probably-
hitting her.
Yeah.
That's why she stayed still. Like, this man busted in the door. Like,
Yeah.
if that was me, I'll be like, Marie.
Well, she doesn't
I'll
have
be
that
like, why are you
history.
busting in this
But
door? Like,
also,
what's wrong with you?
Letitia probably has not told her because a lot of times when a woman is being beat at
They
home,
don't really tell anybody.
they don't tell anyone, even their very good friends. You don't. You stay to you don't tell even the closest people to you. You don't tell your family. You don't tell your best
Not
friend.
even your friends, yeah.
You don't because you don't want to look weak in their eyes.
But also, you don't want to. Also, if you are not sure if you're going to leave him, you don't want to
Yes.
say anything. You because
They'll
listen,
remind you. Wait a
You
minute.
might
You're gonna
forgive
stay
him.
after he done slap you around.
because you might forgive him, but your friends will always remember because they don't have that soul tie. They don't have that emotional or that
Yes.
history like with that person.
Yes.
So I don't know. It just seemed there's some domestic
And it
violence
felt
smelling
bad.
in the gumbo.
I felt bad. the gumbo. I felt bad because it's like, Latrice, you're this woman who,
Ugh.
like you said, you're an entrepreneur. You're doing a lot of wonderful things with your what is it called? Is it called Goldie Lens?
Goddess lock, goddess length. I don't know.
Goldilocks.
I was gonna say the same thing, but I think it's goddess length.
Goddess Lens. Yes.
Yeah, like for weave and stuff.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Goddess Lens. And you have these employees, and when you go home, and that's what he says. It's like, I guess he gets a high from that. Yeah, you can go be all this boss lady over there.
But
But when you step here in my castle,
you ain't
I'm
crap,
in
really.
control and you ain't nothing. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But then also, I remember when she was talking about, I don't know if she was almost, so I think this was in season 2, so I'm not going to talk about it.
We'll hit on that. What she
Yeah.
says about her history, family history. But that was something. That was something.
really, really a mess. I was just so flabbergasted.
Yeah. Now, was it in this season 3
Oh no, this was where she was also. I want to quickly talk about Letitia and Glenn. She talked about how after which we're going to do a review on the reunion and post it today or tomorrow. But she was talking about how, after reunion, I got the D, so I wanted the D, so I got the D.
Right.
No, what happened was you and your husband, you probably were feeling, oh my God, I'm so happy this is not his child.
Yes.
He probably was telling you all the sweet nothings in your ear, talking about, I love you, we're going to make this family work, all this bota. You in hopes of getting your marriage back together, you guys had sex. You guys had a bonding moment with your husband. This is not some weenie call. Oh, I called up my side piece and we having sex and I'm getting out. Like,
but she wants to make that bravado.
Make it seem like it's empowering. Like, no, I didn't cower because he. Like, no, that's not what happened. But I felt like what she was trying to make it seem like, I wanted the D, I got the D.
And so women, getting the D is not empowering. Getting the D outside of a commitment is not empowering. Getting the D is not empowering. And I know a lot of times women go and say that, but it's not empowering. Anytime, and it's also for men too, anytime you get with someone and you don't really have that yes, he is your husband, which her saying getting the D, she's saying it because she thinks it's empowering. And I'm just saying that it's not empowering. It's not an empowering thing to go say. It's not an empowering statement. Because anytime you go and you have sex with someone, it takes away from your feminine energy. It takes away from your sacred energy. It takes away from your creativity. Especially when you're having it outside of a marriage, stuff like that, outside of a commitment, which is not her case. But there's no need for you to say that. It's not an empowering statement.
Because she doesn't want to hurt. She doesn't want to make it seem like, oh my God, I fell for my husband saying all this sweet stuff to me. Like, I'm vulnerable to him. That's what it was. You had a vulnerable moment with your husband.
And that's okay.
And when I heard that, like, even me being 24 and I listened to my Megan Thee Stallion with the knees and all that stuff, like, even I was like, girl, that was not like you wanted the D. You actually wanted to connect with your husband.
Exactly.
You had a vulnerable moment. You wanted it to work. That's what that was.
You moved in with him.
But she's also
he did not keep his word.
But she's feeling silly though because she's like, it was the reunion. He said he's going to make it work. He's texting other women now, and now you have kicked him out again. And he's basically
she has moved out.
Which I thought is raggedy.
Yeah.
If I am getting a divorce, there ain't no way in hell. I'm the woman. I'm taking care of the household, and I'm out there working. You gonna stay in that big house? No, you get your ASS out the house, and you go get a condo. I'm not moving. I'm the woman. You gonna move?
Yeah, she moved out. And when
even that is odd because you as the man are sitting in the big house while your woman has to go be in a condo because you can't control where you put your penis.
Yeah, because a lot of times they will say,
no, I'm keeping the house.
Well, and I'm sure they will say, I'm not moving out. Like, I'm not going nowhere, Or even if after they have done something wrong and you say, okay, don't sleep in this bed tonight. No, you go sleep somewhere else. They refuse to leave out of the bed. It's not like in the movies where you see them, they move out of the bed. No.
Yes, the men are. Anyway.
So.
The term you used last night, which we're not going to stay on this channel. but that was just a mess. And I do feel bad, but I think she does that. They should get divorced. Yeah. I feel like when somebody disrespects you one time and he did it so quickly.
And he's cheating. This guy is a cheater because she said so. She says that.
And he's talking about how, you made me feel like a thought, like a side piece. Yes. You told me to wear a condom.
Yes. Yeah.
Why wouldn't I? So you can give me HIV and whatever else you got going on?
Yeah.
You must be high on crack cocaine. Like, what is that? Like, no. You are not fit to make me have to be tied to you because we both got HIV.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Yeah.
So, she should not be falling for his gaslight and all that manipulative stuff. We're going to talk about the little therapy session in season 2, though. Yeah. We don't get into that. Yeah. But that was season 3. That was episode 1 and 2 of season 3. If we missed anything, sorry, you guys. I did not make notes. But we talked about what was important to us. What we thought was those key moments that I felt like a lot of people talk about.
Now, I think that happened in season 2. The dinner.
Oh my God, that was ratchet. Letitia went low to hell. Talking about this is what queens do.
Yeah, but I wanted to say something about Letitia and Glenn. Yeah, so she had said, Letitia has said about Glenn's cheating that she is getting like tired of him cheating on her. You're not going to keep on cheating on me and I keep on coming back,
Right.
because like it's making her look stupid. So it just made me think that it's not just the one time. Like she was talking about the reunion where, because he was trying to say it was the first time he has cheated in the 23 years.
Which I don't believe.
No, it's not, because she says that I'm not going to keep on letting someone keep on cheating on me and I keep on coming back and then I'm done. I look stupid doing that. So that means it's something, this is not the first time, which I did not believe him when he said in 23 years I've never cheated. It was the first time. And then this woman now got pregnant. I did not believe that for one little second that Glenn was saying that. I didn't believe that.
Also just like how I don't believe Latrice. This is not the first time that she has been away from her husband.
Oh, when she said so.
Well, I just feel like they're kind of trying to cover their rear ends, really, because they
their
don't
relationship.
But I'm
they
sorry,
don't want to seem weak, and it's not a weakness because you have, an ogle for a husband who is, some abuser. That doesn't mean that you're weak.
You're a human being.
You're the victim. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And you will get out of that. You just have to realize that you deserve better. And you will get better. But this is not it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, y'all. It's Mary.
And Amma.
Leave a like.
Share.
Subscribe.
Comment down below.